Hello everyone and welcome to a special foodie edition of Adventure Awaits. Now, tucked in Disney World, a few feet away from Gaston's Tavern, where I have already reviewed the food brew, which I am quite fond of. You will find the Beast's Castle, and leading up to that castle is a very special restaurant where they invite everyone at the Disney resort to be their guest. And I happen to have reservations, so let's go check it out. Alright, so I have checked in and I've got this deal, which is interesting. So I go to the left side of the queue, they say. And I'm heading in.
This year, how are we?
Hello. And here we are. Oh man, this is this. Wow. This is probably one of the most immersive restaurants already, and I'm not even into the main thing. This is already just fantastic. I have dreamed about eating a meal here since it opened. I think it opened around 2012, 13, somewhere around there, and I was just never able to. So this is sort of a dream come true. So let's get deeper in. So that was the main dining room. This here is the Rose Room. It's a very cool centerpiece. Wow. Here you see various depictions of Belle and the Beast's life together. Doing sort of a grand circle tour around here. If people will let me. This is so immersive. It really is amazing. Again, the main dining room. All these cherubs that you see up here, they were all painted with the faces of either the children of the Imagineers who worked on this restaurant, or the faces of Imagineers when they themselves were children. Very cool little bit of trivia. So in the evening time, the Beast comes and Belle comes and everyone has a good time. And just in the way a little bit, but it's alright. And now we're heading into the coolest room. Now if you see, if you can see that snow falling, there you go. That snow falling outside on the windows is actually animation used in the movie. They use the cells of the snow falling in the movie to create that effect. And I won't tell you how animation is put into the real world. If you don't know how, then it's up to you to figure out exactly how that is projected. And now we're heading in to the East Wing. And this is the room that I will be dining in because it's my favorite room. I'm gonna find a table. Here's a table right here. Alright, so it's rather dark, but this is the room I've chosen because it is so cool. So many things are cool here. But among the coolest is the Enchanted Rose. As the story says, a petal falls every year for 21 years, counting the number of days of the beast's curse, until he is cursed for good, until he can earn someone's love and learn to love them in return. And if not, if he cannot do this, he will be cursed to remain the beast for all time. Now I'm going to try and get a picture of this effect. It's going to be hard because people keep walking around here, but I think I can go over here. Now, a lot of people don't know this about the prince's portrait here. If it will focus. Now, this portrait of the prince is very cool because at various times when the lightning flashes, you will see the portrait change into a portrait of the beast and the creature that he had become due to his heartlessness. When I say heartless, I'm not talking about armored shadow figures from video games incorporating Disney and Final Fantasy. I'm talking about a man who has no love in his heart. Pity. So what happens is a petal falls over here by the rose, and when it does, the portrait changes. Just like that. That could not have happened any better. Thank you, universe, for making that work for me. So as you can see, it is way too dark to film in any sort of review in this situation. But I will give my assessment. very soon. The Castle Goblet is very cool, as I thought it would be. Castle Goblet. It looks cooler with liquid in it, I'm sure. And I'll fix that soon. But this is probably my favorite part of it. Well, my favorite part of the experience. Let me get some light. My favorite part of the experience is that they kept me waiting a while and actually refunded my money. And I got to try a creme brulee that I never ordered. But the chef wanted me to try it. And my compliments to him. I hope this gets to him somehow on the internet. So, that was good. The food was very good. I had the coq monsieur, I had the French onion soup, I had the pommes frites. And I'm about to have the master's cupcake with the gray stuff, which is delicious. And if you don't believe me, there are some dishes you can ask. And the food was very good. Service, yeah. Food was good. So that was my experience of Be Our Guest. French onion soup was cheesy and delicious. Creme brulee was amazing. I've never had creme brulee before. If you ever wondered what it is, it's sort of a pudding-ish kind of thing with a very thin layer of sort of candied sugar on top. Very, very good. They are probably getting ready for dinner and want me to get out of here. There's a whole lot of activity, but they kept me waiting so I can do the same. But yeah, creme brulee was awesome. Coq monsieur, oh man. Like I said, cheesy, very cheesy. Sort of brioche cheese, very meaty. And the bread, sort of grilled, I think, but to perfection. And my friends, that is the kind of sandwich that you make love to. You get your lips on it, you get your tongue around it, and you show it a good time. And it'll do the same for you. Oh man. So that was my experience of Be Our Guest. It was good, it was bad, but it wasn't too ugly. Except for the fact I was here, that might have made it a little ugly. But there you go. We're off to the next adventure.